Listen, guys, if you're looking for a stacked NBA 2K19 account, an account with a high overall, maxed out badges, and everything you could want, hit up my boy Sports TMB. The link to his Twitter will be in the description, man. Tell him that I sent you, and he will hook you up. What's going on, YouTube, man? I've been trying to tell y'all for months now, when it comes to shooting on this game, I'm not going to say I know it all, but I know a good amount, and people did not want to listen. They didn't want to listen to me, bro. I've been telling you guys secrets. I've posted probably like 4 or 5 videos just about the mechanics of shooting in this game. Not the mechanics, but like just things that I found, I discovered on my own, and that nobody was telling you besides me, but nobody, like, most of you guys that have been around believe me, but people that just started watching me and stuff like that, obviously they were doubting. They're like, you know, how you know this? Like, nobody said this. You know, the devs never said this. You're just making it up. You just want views. Well, obviously I want views. I mean, I'm doing YouTube. Obviously I want people to watch my videos. But besides the point, you guys that have been around know me. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you the truth about anything, whether it's a jump shot or secrets about the game or game mechanics or whatever. And Mike Wang confirmed exactly what I was saying probably 3 months ago about this game. All right, so check it out. Drop a like on the video, by the way. The gameplay is just me and Bandit playing an Elite 3 lockdown, and it was pretty crazy gameplay back and forth, so enjoy that while you listen to what Mike Wang tweeted. All right, so check it out. It's on the screen right now. He said, well, he put slightly contested. I think it was just an autocorrect. He meant lightly. But lightly contested just means there's a defender in the vicinity bothering the shot. Need a better way to describe it next year. So, and then this guy, That's Dimes, came back and said, so there's different strengths of lightly contested. And this is what I've been saying, bro. I've been telling you this for months. Mike Wang comes back with, yes, under the hood, there's a full range of contests. When you hit a certain threshold, the text changes from lightly, well, he put slightly again, but again, I think he means lightly, obviously. Lightly to heavily to smothered. So lightly could mean practically open, or it could be on the brink of heavily. Now let's break it down. What this means is, and I've been joking with my friends for a while now on the game, about, they're like, yo, that's open. And I'm like, listen, that's open contested. And they're like, no, bro, it says open, it's open. I'm like, listen, it says open, but it's contested, meaning it's right on the brink of being a lightly contested shot. And that's what Mike Wang is saying about shooting, man. You guys know the animation, right? I'm sure if you play this game, you know the animation. When you shoot the shot and your dude drops his hands real quick to his side, right? That's a contested animation. But you get that when, one, you shoot half bars, or like, you know, a bad release jump shot, it gives it to you, but it also gives it to you when you shoot an open contested, as I call it. When it's open, but it's literally like 0.0001% away from being considered lightly contested. You get that animation a lot. What Mike Wang is saying, and what I've been saying for months, man, and I'm gonna leave the link to the jump shot tips videos that I made earlier in the year, and I'm sure if you go back and look, you'll find it somewhere. I was tweeting about it on Twitter, everything. Just because the shot is yellow, right, lightly contested, like Mike Wang said, it could be just barely contested enough to be more than open, or it could be just not contested enough to be heavily contested. That is a huge difference, bro, and they will all show up as lightly contested. Like, I hope you understand what we're saying here, right? Like, just because the shot says open, there's different degrees of open. Obviously, there's wide open and there's open text, but even just open, you could be on the brink of being wide open, or you could be on the brink of being lightly contested. It is a huge difference in your shot quality, and that's the thing about shooting in this game. People complain about contested shots and all that. Like, maybe you got a yellow contest, right? But that shot that you contested could be just like barely away from being considered an open shot, meaning you didn't play very good defense, especially on these builds, like obviously a stretch big that everybody likes to hate on, but other builds too, like a shot creator. Just because you got a yellow on a shot creator, if it's barely in the threshold of being a lightly contested shot, there's a good chance that shot creator is gonna make it. Like, he has the badges to hit those types of shots. Now, on the other hand, on the other end of the spectrum that Mike Wang is talking about is, you could get a yellow and be like, yo, there's no way, like, I'm all over him. And it could just be it's not quite contested enough to be considered heavily contested. You know what I mean? Like, you played very good D, but it just quite wasn't heavily contested. But the chances that that lightly contested shot goes in, as opposed to the other lightly contested shot where you barely got a hand up, there's a big difference in the shot percentages. And that's what Mike Wang is saying. Like, and that's what I've been saying. People complain about contested shots, but it's like, you got to realize what the degree of the contest is. Like, and even in real basketball, right? Real NBA statistics, like the percentage that the shot goes in is really affected on how contested the shot is. Like, just because you got a hand up like very late after the dude released the ball, that's not gonna affect the shot percentage that much, as opposed to you contesting it to the point that you guys are giving each other a high five at the apex of the shot. That is going to affect the shot a lot more, and that's in real basketball. And I know some of you guys say, you know, well, we don't want real basketball, we want a balanced video game. Well, guess what? I understand that, but this is not an arcade Street Fighter game where they want everything balanced. What they want to give you is the most realistic representation of NBA basketball, because that's what this game is about. It's NBA 2K19. They want to bring you the most realistic basketball game possible. You understand? Now, like Mike Wang said, he could, or not he, but they, 2K, needs to do a better job of displaying the contests in the text so that it's not just lightly and heavily. They need to maybe throw percentages in there or add different wording so that there's more variations of the shot contest so that you're getting better feedback. But I've been, or you could just subscribe to the channel. You could just subscribe to my channel, because I've been talking about this for months and I knew it. And that's the reason, and I'm not tooting my own horn here. I'm not like, I've said it a million times, I'm not the best player on this game. I don't care about being the best player on this game, but I know how this game works. And that's something I take pride in terms of my shooting percentages, man. I know what shots are good shots. Like, sure, I'm a stretch big, I can get bailed out with some contested shots, but if you constantly are shooting yellow and red contested shots, you're not going to shoot 80% from three, or I think I'm like 77 or 78% from three like I do. You're not going to do that unless you understand the contest system, the shot system, shot selection, IQ, and all that, okay? So I saw this tweet today and I was like, I have to show you. Like, I had to make a video because most people believe me. I'd say like 95% of people believe me, maybe, but a lot of comments on that video, I remember reading them that day that I posted it when I talked about the contest system, and people were like, what is this dude talking about? Like, lightly contested is lightly contested. No. There's lightly contested that's almost an open shot, and there's lightly contested that's almost a heavily contested shot. There's a huge difference, and it goes for all. Same thing with open. There's open that's wide open or almost wide open, and there's open that's almost lightly contested. Like, you got to know the difference, right? But listen, please comment down below if you understand what I'm saying, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are still like, what is this dude going on and on about? Like what the hell? Like, just shut up. It doesn't matter. It does matter in terms of game mechanics, making sure the game is balanced, and understanding that the contest system is not as bad as what people are saying it is. Like, trust me. I've had my moments where I'm like, how did that go in? But you also have to realize it's a basketball game. Sometimes tough shots are going to go in. Like, they're trying to make it as realistic as possible. Some bad shots are going to go in. And some of those times where you think you're playing good D because it gave you a light contest is not very contested. It's more of an open shot than it is a lightly contested shot. But that's all I got for that. I'm going to wrap this gameplay up here because, like I said, this game was crazy. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the gameplay or you're just listening to my voice, but this gameplay was crazy. You see, we came all the way back now, 20-19. They got the ball. I get a steal right here, but I'm not able to grab it. Then I intercept the passing lane. Then I turn the ball over. Bandit grabs it. He almost turns the ball over. The lockdown is all over me. I kick it to Bandit. We reset it now. 12 seconds on the shot clock. The stretch is on Bandit. Bandit drives in, kicks it to me. I pull up. It's white, but we knock it down for the game. I don't know if you paid attention to that game, but that game, I almost made a complete video just about that gameplay, but I was like, you know what? Might as well give you guys something entertaining to watch while I go on this rant about some crap you guys probably don't even care about, man. Drop a like on the video, man. I appreciate y'all watching this vid. I'm out.